finance, which is where there's a central authority that controls the flow of money. The government and the banks control it. They don't really say they do, but they do. They can print more of it if they want to. They can stop you from borrowing it if they don't want you to. They can even stop you from having a bank account. If they wanted to, at any time, they could have your money. They have your money, so they could change it, and you really couldn't argue against it. I mean, you could, but how would you prove it? You gave your money to them. It was based on trust. Also, if you're running a business, they limit what you can do. For example, right now, if you have a little magical tree business that may be for medicinal purposes, they can tell you not to bring in any of that money from the business to the bank, which seriously limits you. It means you can't deposit it or invest it or even use them to keep it safe. One more thing, traditional finance is quite expensive. Payday loans go up to 500%, credit cards can average 25%, and even personal loans can cost you 18% of your value. These are really high rates, but you pay them if you need to, because that's what you got. The alternative is decentralized finance, where there are no banks. Instead, there are pieces of code that run and act as a bank. They're open to anyone. They don't require you to trust them because they're literally a piece of code running a program. If you wanted to, you could read through it and verify that it's not going to scam you. They are also censorship resistant, and lastly, they are much cheaper than traditional centralized finance. Decentralized finance is built on three main things: cryptography, the blockchain technology, and smart contracts. If you don't know what these are, we highly recommend that you check out our other videos on these topics, where we break these topics down so simply using stories and examples and analogies that even your grandfather could understand them. Now, this is going to be a bit of a longer video, but it's a very broad and growing topic. Anyways, assuming you understand the cryptography, the blockchain, and how smart contracts work, let's dive into the 5 pillars of decentralized finance. Number 1, stablecoins. So first off, we need to understand the bridge of decentralized finance to centralized finance, and that is cryptocurrency that is matched to a real-world asset. For example, DAI, Tether, and USD Coin are all what we call stablecoins. This is because their price is tied to the United States dollar. Think about it like this: when you buy one for $1, a new USD coin is minted. When you withdraw one, a USD coin is burned. So the coin is always worth one United States dollar. Now, the purpose of this is to have a reliable way to buy and sell certain coins without having to buy and sell them. Instead, we can just trade them. Here's an example of why this might be beneficial. Let's say you bought one Ethereum at $500. Well, now it's $1,000, and you want to sell because you think it's high. You want to take your profits. Without stable coins, you have to sell your Ethereum at a centralized exchange like Coinbase or Binance, and in return, they will give you some United States dollars for it. Now, of course, they're going to take a cut of that transaction because they want a fee, and they're going